What if the only way to find your freedom was to float down a river that carried you deeper into the heart of America's darkest sins? Imagine drifting on a raft under a canopy of stars, the water lapping gently against the wood, while the shore behind you holds the rigid, hypocritical rules of civilized society. This is the iconic journey of Huck, Finn, and Jim in Mark Twain's masterpiece, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. If you are looking for an audiobook that is not just a classic novel, but a profound exploration of morality, race, and the human conscience, this is the listen that will challenge your assumptions and touch your soul. Twain crafts a narrative that is at once a rollicking adventure, a biting satire, and a heartbreaking examination of friendship in a world divided by prejudice. It is a story that remains as irrelevant today as it was in 1885, forcing listeners to confront the uncomfortable truths about society and themselves. The story follows Huck Finn, a young boy who has escaped the abusive clutches of his father and the stifling expectations of his guardian, the widow Douglas. Seeking freedom, he fakes his own death and flees to Jackson's Island, where he encounters Jim, an enslaved man who has run away after overhearing that he is to be sold down the river. Together, they embark on a perilous journey down the Mississippi River on a makeshift raft. Their goal is simple: reach the free states where Jim can live as a free man. But the river is not just a path to freedom, it is a mirror reflecting the complexities of the antebellum South. As they drift past towns filled with feuding families, fraudulent kings and dukes, and well-meaning but misguided citizens, Huck is forced to question everything he has been taught about right and wrong. What makes Adventures of Huckleberry Finn such a compelling audiobook experience is Twain's masterful use of dialect and voice. The narration brings the distinct voices of the characters to life, capturing the rustic charm of Huck, the dignified wisdom of Jim, and the pompous absurdity of the con artists they meet. The audiobook format enhances the immersive quality of the text, allowing listeners to hear the rhythm of the river and the cadence of 19th century American speech. You feel the humidity of the summer nights, the tension of close calls with slave catchers, and the profound silence of the moments when Huck and Jim are alone on the raft. The contrast between the beauty of nature and the ugliness of human behavior creates a dynamic atmosphere that keeps you engaged and emotionally invested. The psychological depth of the novel lies in Huck's internal struggle. He has been raised to believe that helping an enslaved person escape is a sin, a crime against God and society. Yet as he spends time with Jim, he sees him not as property, but as a father figure, a friend, and a human being with dreams and fears. The climax of the novel is not a battle or a chase, but a moral decision. When Huck decides to go to hell rather than betray Jim, he rejects the corrupt morality of his society in favor of his own innate sense of justice. This moment is one of the most powerful in American literature, showcasing the triumph of individual conscience over institutionalized evil. The relationship between Huck and Jim is tender, complex, and deeply moving, offering a glimpse of humanity in a dehumanizing system. The pacing is episodic, mirroring the flow of the river itself. Each stop along the way introduces new characters and satirical situations, from the Grangerford-Shepherdson feud to the antics of the king and the duke. These episodes serve to highlight the absurdity and cruelty of the society Huck is fleeing. For fans of To Kill a Mockingbird, The Color Purple, and historical fiction, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn offers a foundational text that continues to spark debate and inspiration. It is a story about growing up, about seeing the world clearly, and about choosing kindness over conformity. For anyone interested in American history, literary classics, or stories of moral courage, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a must-listen. It challenges listeners to look beyond the surface of society and recognize the humanity in everyone. The audiobook production brings the Mississippi River to life, with soundscapes that evoke the tranquility of the water and the chaos of the towns. Whether you are commuting, studying, or relaxing, this book offers an escape into a world where truth is found not in books, but in experience. Prepare to have your heart broken and your hope restored. Hit play on Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and let the river carry you towards a deeper understanding of freedom.